Japan has a lot of audio events seemingly every couple of months or so, and I like to try to attend as many as I can. In fact, 2 weeks ago I was just at Fujiya AVEC event in Tokyo, and in today's video I'll be sharing some impressions with you guys of the stuff I tried over there. Now, since it's been about 2 weeks, I'm going to be relying on my notes here quite a bit to jog my memory of, the stuff that I tried, because sound memory is probably one of the worst memory a human has. I think, don't quote me on that. First one is the ADV Turbo. My notes here says, a bit muddy, relaxed timbre, mid-range is okay for the most part, not very detailed, easy listen, but not wowing. And now that I think about it, I do remember it being quite a bit lackluster. There's nothing outright wrong about it, but there's nothing about it that was wowing, like I said in the notes. And for the price of a flagship IM, for me, this one is a pass. Next is ADV M5. A bit shouty and wonky in the mid-range, not natural, not the worst, but not good. Next booth, we went to 64 Audio for his Forte Blanc, and I'm gonna give my impression of the U4S as well, since I don't think I gave impression of U4S anywhere in my previous videos before. But yes, the Forte Blanc, let's see what my notes have to say. Easy to listen, but lacks engagement, a bit muffled, bass is okay, powerful but lacks some endgame dynamics, decent sub-bass rumble, bassy leaning set, okay details, just okay overall. Yeah, that's what I feel like. And this one, honestly, I like the ADV Turbo over the Forte Blanc, and I think the Forte Blanc is quite a bit more expensive as well. Now, the U4S I tried a while back in Can Jam, Singapore, and I remember distinctly that it sounded like a mini U12T. Now, I do own a U12T myself, so I've used it quite often and I know exactly what it sounds like. The U4S is a baby U12T, but a baby U12T in a sense where it's so close to being a U12T that you might as well just get the U4S. Like, there's really no good reason to buy a U12T anymore. For me, $1,000 cheaper, I would buy the U4S any day, and I can totally see why Precog sold his U12T for a U4S. Honestly, I want to do the same. Next table, we went to Aroma Audio. Yes, the maker of Aroma Jewel. I did try the Jewel again. That's the second IEM down here. But the first one I tried was their newest prototype, the Fei Wan. Good bass impact, fun and engaging. Mid-range is okay for the most part, and the vocal felt very full-bodied. Detailed is nice, treble is a lot. Can be annoying for some. So basically, to sum it up for you guys, it is a treble-heavy, detail-oriented set, but it's kind of overdone in that regard. The vocals and the lower mid-range has a little bit of fullness to them as well, so it's a thick note weight type of IEM. It had some good qualities, but it has some detracting qualities at the same time, being that the treble is too much. Another mid-tier IEM, if you will. Nothing that really excites me a lot, but it's not a bad IEM. Next is the Jewel. Yes, now the Jewel, the first time I demoed it, I didn't quite like it. Vocals sounded a little bit dead to me, like they roll off too fast. The extension to the female vocals wasn't there. And the second time I tried it, I feel almost the exact same way. Now, it does sound more natural than the previous one I just talked about, but all in all, still not an impressive IEM. And for the price tag of like, how much is it? Like $4,000 or $5,000? No. Next is the moment everyone's been waiting for, the Dunu SA10. My note says, balanced tuning, full-bodied vocals, a bit strident in the timbre, very detailed in the treble, good bass control, overall great. Now, the SA10, I really enjoy. Now, is it as good as the SA6 Ultra, the Mark II? That I can't say yet. If anything, at most, I feel like they're around similar level, and at worst, is a little bit below that. I did like the SA10, but yeah, not any better than the Ultra on the Mark II, at least right now. Kinera Loki, yes, the flagship IEM from Kinera. Now this one right away had a lot of driver flex. Basically every time I shove it into my ears, it crinkles, it pops. It was awful. In that regard, it was awful. My note says, strange tuning, slightly warm lower mids, good amount of mid bass, uneven upper mid range, energetic timbre, but strange treble, kind of muffled. So overall, just weird, man. Just a weird tuning with a lot of driver flex. No. And last but not least, we have Estelle and Kern, the Zero 2. Now the Zero 2, my note says, balance, mid-forward tuning, bass slightly warm but mostly well controlled, mid-range is nice, timbre is rather okay too, a bit fuzzy in the treble, not smooth, details is alright. Another alright mid-tier IEM. Alright, that is it for all my impressions, well, most of my impressions. There are some of them on there that my notes wasn't really clear on. I can't really remember what I felt about those things, those being the Stax 009S and some other IEMs from Final. So being that I don't remember how impressive they are or how bad they are, they probably weren't that impressive. End of the video. Thank you again so much for watching all the way till the end. I would like to thank my Patreon members now. For the $9 tier, we have Bard, Chadwick, K, Norm, Robert, Sunirol, and $18 people, we have Dr. P, Go to 10, Kirk, Mason, Paul, and Sar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you guys want to support the channel yourself, link to Patreon is down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye. Oh yes, there's another event coming in July. It's PotaFest. I think I will be attending that one as well. So big heads up for those of you who want to travel to Japan. July has an audio event and I will be there. So see you there.